Everyone, this is Arthur Schaper. I'm no longer John Adams, but I'm still helping to fight to make this country great again. So I'm just ensuring I got my camera. I see some of my brown supremacist friends, and now they're really terrified, which they should be, because now they know they're not going to get away with anything anymore. So off I go. All right, everybody, you get to have a front row on the craziness that may or may not have taken over this culture. We're going to fight, and we're going to fight to win. So, let's see what they try to pull today. So, guess what? So, would you like to tell me why you were... So, here we go. You want to tell me why you were harassing the children and screaming at them? Like good old Andrew Breitbart. Descending into the fight. Losing so much weight. Sorry guys, give me a sec here. Okay, bear with me here guys. All right, I need you sharing this. We're going to be doxing some people today who harassed women and children, and they're not going to know what to do. Put down your camera. Are you scared? Put down your camera. Are you scared? Why did you terrorize children? Why did you terrorize women and children at a family function, including you who work with kids? Everybody take a good look at this guy. We'll have him doxed in about an hour. Why are you hiding your mask? Why did you terrorize women and children? Why did you do that? Hello, Mr. Inamorato. You've never been arrested, right? Is that true? Tell us about May 30th, 2014. There you go. There you go. Oh, wow. I'm being threatened now. That's nice. Ooh. So, you've never been arrested, right? Yes or no?
Try to run over my girlfriend?
Wow.
All comments from speakers must be addressed to the mayor or chair of the meeting. Each speaker will have 3 minutes to comment on
It's just a recording here today.
or anything within the jurisdiction of City Council.
I'll put another one in anyway.
Slanderous, profane, or offensive remarks.
That guy got arrested May 30th, 2014 and lied to me about it. Gotcha.
Disrupts, disturbs, or otherwise impedes the orderly conduct of the public meeting will be ruled out of order.
I like that figure.
Oh, I'm going to sit over here next to my good friend Eden. I also got a new hat. Tell me to wash my car. I'll get a new car too. Okay. Everybody can dox Eden. He's been arrested before. He says he's not afraid of his past. Let's see what happens when it's exposed.
Go ahead. For safety reasons, everyone except public safety employees or members of the media must be seated while in attendance.
Okay.
No standing or unnecessary.
And this guy sides with brown supremacists who attacked children in Santa Ana yesterday. Sorry that happened, but I did the best I could. Go for it. You pepper spray people?
What's going on?
How you doing, Mike? This guy colludes with brown supremacists who attack children in Santa Ana. You want to know who they are? Where are they? They're not here.
Wonderful human beings.
They're all... That guy right there was one of them, attacking children in Santa Ana, right there. And that guy works in education, too. And he's hiding. And there's Joseph, the guy who had me arrested for no reason, right there. And he doesn't want to look at me anymore. I wonder why. That guy attacked children in Santa Ana. Deal with it. I'm just down rolling. Did you... I'm going to stay right here, okay? Give me a sec, folks.
On behalf of the city, we wish to thank you in advance for your cooperation and compliance.
You can come over here if you want to talk to me. I need a minute, okay?
Arthur, I filled out
Did you? I want to be sure, just in case. City Council's late. Where are they? They're late. I'm on time and they can't be here. Oh, fair enough. Okay, so they're just taking care of it early. Okay. So, everybody, I just want you to know really quick that this young man attacked children and parents in Santa Ana, California, when I was trying to teach, along with 9 other people, about our wonderful history. This man works in education. Take a look at him. I have friends watching this. They can dox this guy, and we'll talk to your administrators. Notice how he coughs. And this guy did as well. He attacked children and parents. His name is Jaguar Redfeather, but I think he's more of a buffalo. A water buffalo. There you go.
This guy's harassing me.
Thank you very much.
Sit next to me. Harassing me.
A heifer. Yeah, a female cow. More like it. Sending us. We got plenty. You didn't answer my question. Why did you attack children?
It's 6 o'clock.
Right. Okay. He lives with his mother.
Yeah. He does. I can't.
People decided to harass children. Right here, Mr. Infanson, right here, said to a black lady to go back to Africa. Right here. I heard it. Yeah, we were all witnesses for it. What? That's what I thought. I know, I'll get arrested for being white.
No, right.
Okay, exactly. I have one reason why the city council hasn't shown up yet, because my government claim, I just got the administrator who called me, and they have now 4 proofs, including the minutes, where they deliberately lied on a government document. Whoops. That's why they're not here, probably. Excuse me. What is it? Yes, I am. Thank you.
Why do you always need to be the center
What's up, Diet Pills?
What's up, Viagra? Sit your ass
What's
down. Be quiet.
You're an
so
ass?
sick of
Sit
hearing
down.
you.
Thank you. I know. She's already... She told a black man to shut up. Wow.
I told you to shut up.
Jeez. Ouch. Oh my goodness. So Chanel, we understand that a couple of people don't like black people in this room.
Okay.
They all know me though.
Okay.
That's okay.
I didn't realize you were black.
So, oh, I'm not black, she is. Are you blind as well as stupid? I guess you are. You're excused.
Excuse me?
There's the door.
Arthur, you're a
No.
ridiculous
Yes,
moron.
you're a ridiculous
You're
moron.
A
We know.
ridiculous moron, Arthur.
Diet pills.
Shut up.
Get
We're
off the
so
diet
tired
pills.
of hearing you.
Uh-oh, they finally
Get off
show.
Viagra. Your hand doesn't need it.
Wow, look at all these. They finally show. Do we have a quorum? Good. I know. There's so many bigots in this room.
Yeah, starting with
Right over there.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Thank you for not wearing the stinky ass hat today.
And where's Pineda?
Remind me to send a thank you
Thank you,
letter
no.
to your donors for sending you a new one.
City Clerk, I would like to go ahead and call this meeting to order. Can I get a roll call?
Councilmember Ortiz.
Here.
Councilmember Avila. Councilmember Misuse. Here. Vice Mayor Pineda. Mayor Sanabria.
Here. Thank you.
She's a
At
bigot
this
too.
time, please everyone stand for the invocation.
Thank God. God knows we need it.
Heavenly Father, accept our thanks for this day and all of its blessings. We ask that you guide and direct our decisions and actions. Please grant each of us the ability to make the progress contribution to our community. As we celebrated Independence Day this 4th of July, we ask to please keep us safe from harm and to bless our soldiers who continue to fight for independence and freedom. We pray for them and for their family and their return home. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Please remain standing. Councilmember Avila, please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, we move on to the presentations and announcements.
Just one announcement at this time, on the council good evening to let you know that the presentation was scheduled for this evening will be postponed to a later date.
Okay, thank you. In that case, we move on to public comments and have public speakers.
All right.
Thank you.
There you go.
We the People Rising.
That's a lot of people.
I'm sorry, whoever submitted the card for We the People Rising. And please remember there is no further communications inside. Last call for We the People Rising. Seeing no one, we move on. Betty Brown.
Look at the name on it.
Betty Brown.
Oh, well.
You're We the People. Okay, we do have We the People right now.
Miss Betty Brown. Is there a Betty Brown? Seeing none, we move on. Rodolfo Cruz.
Buenas noches a todos. El motivo por el que estoy acá siempre es por la basura. Hay basura que tiene más de 2 meses en la calle. And it's really sad that you see trash for 2 months on the street. This is the area where a lot of kids do, senior citizens.
Right.
It's really, really sad. I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to talk to go and help a little bit, because this is not my job. We pay a lot of taxes. Too much taxes. And you guys are doing nothing whatsoever. It's been 2 months that it's just everywhere. And when the residents call, you want them to pay, I don't know, $25, $100, I don't know how much it is. It's really sad because the city is looking really bad, and we need to do something about it. The sad part is you guys are the one with the power and the money in your hands, and we don't have anything, and you're not doing anything about it. It's pretty sad. All this situation is going on. It's very sad because the city is looking really bad. And it's sad that you got groups fighting over something that they don't know what's going on with the city. Our city is hurt. Our city is bad.
Thank you, Rudy Cruz, for speaking out.
Yesterday, I know the police department, but I know they're short. And they're working under a lot of stress because there's no money. I guess they're not good leaders in the city. I called them because it was 2 individuals throwing illegal firecrackers. It is like calling the moon, space. There's nobody answering, nobody goes and check it out. There's 2 individuals, they were throwing illegal firecrackers on the street. They were going under the car. I mean, we're hopeless, and we still owe $350 million. You guys don't know where they are, but I guess I can point you a finger where you can find those $350 million that we're missing. That's why you're hurt. The pension plan is the other one that I think Governor Brown was talking about going to 401k. I think for Huntington Park that will be the best solution, because you're taking an illegal tax from my property just to cover pension plan. And whatever's going on, if anybody's going to sign to take away the utility user tax, I'm for it. Because we got to see changes. We got to flip the city to see where the rats are. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, Chanel Temple, which will be followed by Janice Montgomery.
Oh,
Montgomery.
Lord. Learn how to read.
Chanel Temple, and I represent an organization now called Access Sanctuary State. I would like to just start off by saying it appears that the city of Huntington Park wants to try to appeal to our compassion. Okay? Therefore, liars are standing before you and telling untruth, like illegals are treated like black slaves, which is a lie. I don't know, I come from a family, my descendants are black slaves. My great-grandfather, I knew my grandfather, but my great-grandfather was a slave. I was born within 100 years after slavery, okay? So it's not great, it's great, okay? It's very offensive when someone stands up here and lies and says the illegal immigrants are being treated like black slaves. I don't know any black slave that received free Medi-Cal, received free welfare, received free tax money, received a free education. My people couldn't even read a book. And they're going to sit here and lie and equate that they're being treated like a slave. They get arrested, they do crimes, they get arrested, and they get turned loose free. When my people were in bondage for 400 years, and they're going to lie and say it was treated like slaves, and the city of Huntington Park wants us to believe that what this imposter is saying is true, okay, it's very offensive. I know it's freedom of speech, and they have a right to say that, but I want to set the record straight. Instead of them talking about black slaves, they need to bring up Mexico's history of having black slaves. So maybe they're referring to the black slaves that they treated like dogs in Mexico. Why don't he stand up there and talk about that? And again, he needs not to stand up here and lie. It's very offensive. And no, I'm not going back to Africa. This is where I was born, and my people have been here for centuries. And again, I have freedom of speech, okay? And the record needs to be straight. Before you talk about somebody else and black slaves, you need to look at your own self and talk about the black slaves that were in Mexico treated like a dog. It's very offensive. But you want us to have compassion for you, for your people. Feel sorry for them. Feel sorry for the legal criminals coming over here. While my people get 3 strikes and locked up in jail when they do a crime. But yours are catch and release. But we should still feel sorry for them. Why they raping, stealing, and killing. We have had enough. Point game. The game is over. Thank God for Trump. He's cleaning the house. We want him out. No compassion. None. Zero.
Thank you. Next is Janice, followed by Janet West.
Hello, my name is Janice Montgomery. Thank God for Donald Trump for following the Constitution, the law of the land, and protecting proud Americans. With the lawful travel ban now enacted to protect United States citizens, the House finally passed a bill that's become known as Kate's Law, which increased penalties for illegal aliens who have already been deported, caught, and attempted to re-enter the country. Good news. The other bill would deny federal grants to sanctuary cities like yours. We as Americans actually are now celebrating the ideas and laws of the land, our Constitution, our country, rather than hearing you politicians play lip service while trying to dismantle the United States. Like you, the City Council of Huntington Park having 2 illegal aliens in commissioner positions when you have legal Americans in this city for the job. You protect criminals over the people and law enforcement safety. Your day is coming soon. Thank God for our president.
Thank you. Janet West, followed by Von Beck.
I'd like to start out the same way. Thank God for President Trump. For the record, I want to say that I was sitting in front of Arthur at the meeting where he was thrown out. The only words I heard total from Arthur were when he told a police officer that the lady was shining the light in his eyes. Other than that, he didn't utter a word. and he was sitting on my hearing side. So, since somebody pointed him out as someone that you should throw out, can I point out some people? I mean, I see a few people in this audience I would like to have thrown out. So can I point them out and they'll be thrown out? Because that's what happened to Arthur. I just want to point out some of Trump's positive things that have happened lately. Kate's Law, Sanctuary Cities Bill, that's different. And the travel ban being upheld 9-0 at the Supreme Court. A court should not be able, one judge in a court should not be able, or a panel of judges should not be able to decide security issues for the United States. They're not privy to the information that the administration is looking at. I would also like to thank the state of Texas and 9 other states who are going to go to the court to have DACA repealed. I ask you again to get your 2 illegal aliens off the commissions. They have no right to be on commissions that are deciding how citizens should be spending money in grants. One of your previous speakers spoke about how hopeless it is here and how changes are needed. I think that the City Council needs to take that under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you. Von Beck, and she will be followed by the Iglesia Sinai.
Good evening, Mayor and Councilpersons. My name is Von Beck. I have a poem here written by illegal aliens. And it begins, I cross the river, power and broke. Take busty and boy with hope. Nice man treat me good in there. Sad eagle see welfare. Welfare say you come no more. We send cash right to your door. Welfare checks that make you wealthy. Medicaid keep you healthy. By and by, got plenty of money. Thanks to you, taxpayer dummy. Write to friends in motherland. Tell them, come fast as you can. They come with buses and shitty trucks. I buy a big house with welfare bucks. They come here, we live together. More welfare checks, it gets better. 14 families, they moving in. But neighbors' patients wearing thin. Finally, white man moves away. I buy his house and then they say, find more aliens for house to rent. In my yard, they put tent. Send for families, they just trash. They too draw welfare cash. Everything is very good. Soon we own the whole neighborhood. We have a hobby, it's called breeding. Welfare pay for baby feeding. Kids need dentists, wife need pills. We get free. We got no bills. Taxpayer crazy, he pay all year to keep welfare running here. We think America a darn good place. Too darn good for white man race. They no like us, they can go plop. They can go. Monsterville, Mexico. God bless Donald Trump, just saying.
Thank you. Iglesia Sinai, and they will be followed by Mike McCoy. Excuse me, I'm sorry, before you begin, I just want to clarify, there is only one speaker per card. Okay, thank you, go ahead. I just wanted to make sure. Go ahead.
So my name is Mabel Sanchez. I'm here representing Iglesia Sinai. We're just seeking a 3-day permit for an event at Salt Lake Park. We previously approached Salt Lake Park over at their office, and they indicated that we should come here for a permit. This event is intended to help our community and just reach out to the families. We understand
That's
that
the corrupt chief of police.
A number of problems that we're facing right now, especially regarding immigration and sanctuary cities, and we'll just want to be a support for our community, as well as the youth. We know that we have some issues with our youth, gang problems, drug addictions. We would want to be a support system for them and just offer them services and counseling, just bring a message of hope and support for our community that we've just seen that has been lacking in the last couple of months, maybe a couple of years. In the past, we've been doing more local events, and we have seen some youth come around, beat drug addictions, or just seek the help that they haven't had before.
Thank you. Mike McCoy? Mike McCoy, and then we'll be followed by Robin Davidson.
Hey, what's up, Shap?
What's going on, Shap?
False love always emboldens aggressive violence and war. True peace emanates from the strength that comes from a deep knowledge of what is right, never compromising or backing down, and never backing down for any reason whatsoever. I'm a member of the We the People Rising. We've been characterized as anti-immigrant people. We're not anti-immigrant people. We're anti-illegal immigrant people. Our common denominator is not the color of our skin. It is the content of our character. And we want to see our country run by the law, the laws of our land. And we don't like seeing politicians running amok, doing whatever they feel like they want to do. So we don't really like that. And also I'd like to point out that the ICE hotline number is still open.
Please adjust the chair, sir. Thank
It's
you.
866-DHS2-ICE. That's been pretty blocked up for, there's so many calls, but if you type this in on email, ice.gov/tips, and you can leave a tip on any illegal aliens. And maybe if there are any illegal aliens around here, maybe they want to turn themselves in. That would be the right thing to do. I guess that's all I have to say.
Thank you. Rob Evans, followed by Kenneth Harding.
My name is Robin Gibson. I'm with We the People Rising. And again, we are just here to say we are disappointed that this body politic appointed 2 individuals in our country illegally to be on commission seats. We are here to plead that you do the right thing and remove those 2 individuals and appoint American citizens. I too was a witness to Arthur Schaper 2 meetings ago. He absolutely was not talking. In fact, when he was delivered a warning, Rudy had just been speaking and Arthur was listening fully to Rudy's talk. It was horrific to see this false order placed upon Mr. Schaper. In addition, Mr. Pineda is not here tonight, but he is running on his Facebook an inflammatory piece about the proposed initiative. Now, he calls out citizens in Huntington Park as an elected official. This is not appropriate. And I went on to Facebook and I posted a very factual statement. I said that citizens in this country have the right to analyze an initiative and vote on it. And then I just pointed out that Nick Iaonnidis has been recognized nationally for his Immigrant Day. Mr. Pineda deleted my post, but there are other posts that are threats that are still there. I checked before I came to the city council meeting. I'm going to read one. It says, I live next to, and then the swear words, I cannot say at the council chambers. Expect I'm gonna make his 4th of July hell. And then it has 2 devil heads next to it. This is a threat on a councilman's Facebook. And we plan on reporting this. This should be removed. He removed my very factual posting, but left this threat. And in closing, I would just like to say, those 2 citizens, Nick the Greek and Daniel Salazar, they are citizens in Huntington Park. They are the ones that should be appointed to the commission seats. They would then receive the rightful stipend, and this is the right thing to do. You should be appointing citizens. As body politic, you should be in support of federal law and not abandoning it as you are. Thank you.
Thank you. Keenan, followed by Raul Rodriguez, Jr.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. It's good to be here. And I want to use this time, my time, just to give a little civics lesson, since I'm an educator, a teacher of the Constitution. And I couldn't help but notice on the wall there, I like that inscription as I walk in here. It says, this is where there is no vision, the people perish. That's a biblical scripture or reference. I find that very interesting, We talk about separation of church and state, but yet we pray and we cite scripture. So the founders of this country had a vision. They gave it to the people, and the people would control government, not government controlling the people. This is very important because as we have people migrating to this country, as the founders were immigrants because of the fact that they were British citizens, and yet they became American citizens. But they did it on the basis that they were all agreeing to a form of government, a rule of law, which is the Constitution of the United States. So that's what hopefully we should do when we come to this country, to want to benefit from this country's, all the greatness of the country. And it's so important that we understand that. And this is the problem I have with illegal immigration, is that people don't recognize the beauty of this country being the Constitution. They're not respecting the rule of law. And I'm talking about those who commit crimes and are excused for those crimes by our leaders. And I would ask you, please don't go that route. Please support ICE and support the federal government, which is the Constitution. It is under their jurisdiction. Please support them in doing what you know is right to protect the community, the people, so that those who migrate or immigrate or migrate here can enjoy the same benefits of protection of the laws of nature, meaning their natural rights, as all of us do. And that's what I ask. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Raul Rodriguez, and he will be followed by Robert Leichen.
Okay, I would like to start by saying that I'm a proud American. I love this country. Seriously? I was born in this wonderful country. And I am very proud that Americans stood up and voted for Donald Trump as the President of the United States of America. And it's about time that you people wake up, accept it, and suck it up, because he is your president as much as ours. So please get over it. Now, the main thing I want to talk about is I called Mr. Cisneros today, the manager, twice. Once at 9:28 and then again at 1:34. I never received a reply. I also called the chief of police twice. Once at 9:30 a.m. and then again at 1:41 p.m. I never received a reply also. And the reason why I was calling is because Johnny Pineda posted something on his Facebook, and the neighbor for Nick the Greek threatened to do bodily harm to Nick the Greek. I called the police last night, told them what happened. They went to his house and took a report. Johnny Pineda should be removed as city council member because he has threatened, not only threatened Nick the Greek, because of his, the fact of what he posted, but also he went ahead and allowed 2 other people to post on his website. And one of the postings said that the name of the person was Jesus Ortega, was one of them, and he said, Nick is with those assholes.
Oh.
Now that's what he said.
Oh.
Now,
Oh, excuse me, sorry to stop. Please,
my
audience,
time.
stop your sign. Audience, please do not, let the man speak.
She's
Please
making
do not
a noise
interrupt
over
him. He
here.
will be called out of order.
Over there.
Over
Sir
here.
with the red hat, let the record show that I'm giving him the first warning.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no, she was making the noise right over here.
Let the record show that I'm going to go ahead and call the lady next to the gentleman out of order. This is your first warning. On your second warning, you will be escorted out. Sir, I do apologize. Please continue.
Okay, now the next person that made a statement on his Facebook was Christian Flores. His remark was, I live next to that old piece of shit, is what he said. Is that funny, Ortiz? I know you're laughing.
Excuse me. Please address the chair.
I am. And what he said was, I'm going to make his 4th of July a living hell. Now you 5 or 4 should oust him from his position because of what he said. Not only did he violate his oath of office, but he violated the code of office that you guys live by. Ethics code. You need to read it because he has violated that ethics code that you guys came up with in 2009, January the 6th,
Thank
2009.
you. Robert,
So please,
excuse me, your time is up,
push
sir.
him out.
Please,
He doesn't-
let the
he
record
doesn't
show
read
that
it.
Mr. Robert Rodriguez has received his first warning. Let
Raul.
the next speaker, sir.
First name is Raul.
You don't understand. Second
Yes, I
person,
do
please,
understand.
Robert.
You don't understand.
Robert, and you will be followed by Deanne. Let the record state that that please does not have copying or any of that stuff. Go ahead, sir.
Trump, build the wall. I'd like to talk about SB 1234. The bill would require eligible employees to offer a payroll deposit retirement savings arrangement and have employees contribute a portion of their salary or wages.
I'm sorry,
to
please stop. I'm sorry. Stop the clock. There's a phone ringing. There is no phones. Please be respectful of the speaker. Do apologize, sir. Go ahead and continue.
Okay, the program would, the bill would require eligible employees to participate in the program. And since California has too many people living at or below the poverty level, they will opt out rather than have retirement savings funds taken out automatically from their paychecks. And so that's one of the reasons why this program will never be fully funded. The other reasons why it will never be fully funded is due to California's sanctuary city status, sanctuary state status, and California's business unfriendly status. Only two states are more business unfriendly than California, and it will never be funded due to California's unfunded pension liabilities. The California Secure Retirements provisions will be the California Choice Retirement Savings and Trust Fund will be operated only if the board determines that based on market analysis, the provisions will be self-sustaining and sufficient funds are made available through a nonprofit or public or private entity, federal funding, or annual budget acts. They will never be able to secure the funding for the bankrupt California. The bill would also prohibit the board from implementing the program if the individual retirement account arrangements offered failed to qualify for the favorable federal income tax treatment under the IRS code. So this is the I still have 14 minutes. Someone shut up my mic. Oh, I shut it off. Okay.
Go ahead, continue.
Okay, in conclusion, there's economic consequences of being a sanctuary state and a business unfriendly state, and the retirement trust fund is one of the cash.
Thank you. Deanne, and she will be followed by Arthur Schaper.
Sit down. Get out of
Your grandma's nightmare is here again. They haven't let me come because of all that's been happening, and I can't do that to get out of the way. I'm going to talk about page 1. Everybody should know about page 1. Brown Act number 54962, Brown Act number 54950. What on earth do you think you're doing? You've been doing. I don't see it happening today. Your separation of our group, we the people rising. Number 1, how can we collaborate quietly among ourselves about any idea if we are separated? This impedes our First Amendment rights. Thus, you cannot impede our collaboration. It is because, number 2, it is becoming too dangerous to be separated from our group. One new lady was surrounded by an angry herd of dissenters. She had no protection from the police or even from our own group. She began to cry. Thus, she was not allowed to express her First Amendment rights. Number 3, you get to collaborate about what you want to state before, during, and after the meeting, even though sometimes you should not even be doing that according to the Brown Act. Number 4, I would surmise that you are breaking the Brown Act number 54962 by not following the intent of these words. Quote, page 1, the legislature has established a presumption in favor of the public access, not your access. My law professor would agree with me on this. Number 5, this also applies to well-intended videotaping and still photography. A policeman just told somebody to sit down. She wasn't making any noise. She has a right. That's part of her First Amendment right. What are you afraid of? I suggest that you be afraid of the American populace. All this information will be sent to Trump administration. That is my vow to you. So be afraid of we the people rising, not your so-called bosses. We the people have the right to request that you receive no money to help your town or police through grant money paid by the USA citizens of this country. Trump does listen to us. I haven't been here because I told you they won't allow me to come because I'm not fast enough on my feet anymore to get away from the dissenters who are trying to harm us. And I thank you for letting us be together this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Arthur Schaper?
Okay. All right. Yes. How's my cape? Can you read it? You're doing great. Can you read it? Make sure you can read it. Can you read it, Robin? Is it nice and clear so they can see? Good. Yeah. Well, you know what they say, capes are for superheroes. So I feel it's fitting for me to wear one, especially for all the crap I've had to put up with from you. Now, today's secret word is capacity. Where's Alfred Martinez? Where is he? Because he obviously doesn't know what it means. You know what it means? At full amount with nothing left. And he declared that this city council chambers was at capacity, or maybe it was under his direction. Maybe he doesn't speak English that well. Maybe that's the problem. You know, I so admire Chanel. She is a worldwide celebrity for speaking out for blacks and against the corruption of their heritage by illegal aliens like the two that you appointed. I would like to add that black slaves didn't break into this country. Their country was broken into. They were kidnapped and brought to this country against their will. Just like you have those two illegal aliens on your city commissions who don't get paid to be there because they're not supposed to be there. So of course you mock black slaves because you are enslaving people too, as did those Native Americans, quote unquote, who refused to release their slaves after the Civil War. I was giving a history lesson yesterday as John Adams, and a couple of brown supremacists and a few buffaloes showed up to try to create havoc. Don't worry, Sylvia, I'm not talking about you. You know, I know you're addicted to diet pills and Viagra and the rest. But I stood my ground and taught about the history of our country, a country that was founded on the rule of law, something that you do not understand, or rather choose to ignore, like Mr. Settles over here and Mr. Lozano here, who should be arrested along with the 5 of you, because you had me under false arrest. You got a government claim, and it has your name on it, Ms. Sanabria, and it's going to have the other 3 police officers who followed your corrupt orders. I have no respect for a police officer just fulfilling his duty. We got plenty of openings in Torrance and Redondo Beach. If you're a good police officer in Huntington Park, resign and go work in the beach cities. We'll make it nice for you. Oh, and guess what? I looked at the minutes that the 5 of you approved June the 20th. You guys lied on a government document, claiming that I was ruled out of order once by his suggestion, and then that I was disruptive and you ruled me out again. That's not true. A liar in the back of the room said that I had received a second warning, but even your minutes confirm that there was no first warning for me. We have you red-handed, all 5 of you, suborning perjury on the minutes. And you know what? Don't try to change it. I took photos, I made paper copies, I took snippets, and I saved the PDF. You guys don't go to jail for appointing 2 illegals. You will go to jail for government fraud, and I'm going to be laughing the whole way. And as for some of these people who claim that Jeff Sessions will be fired, no, he's actually on fire enforcing our laws. And as for Mr. Pineda over here, he's the one who's anti-immigrant, targeting Nick the Greek, as the rest of you have as well. Have a nice day. God bless Donald Trump!
Excuse me, I would like to let the record show that I'm in the red. You cursed? He called out of order. Excuse me.
Quiet over there.
He's out of order.
At this time, I would like to call Arthur Schaper out of the order. Let the record show that his first order has been given. At this time, I'm going to go ahead. That's the last of the public record, the public comment.
This one over here was out of order.
He was out of order as well. He called out. And you did nothing about it. You are out of order. You are picking and choosing the ones that get targeted. This man was shouting out right here, and we've got him with 3 people recording you. You are out of order, ma'am. You are out of order. You are discriminating against the residents of this community. We have you on record with Granicus. We have you on record with 3 cameras. This man called out of order right here, and you did nothing about it. You guys are out of order. You're corrupt. You pick and choose which people are excused. That's right. Get out. Fuera. Fuera los cuatros. Did you think you were going to get away with it? Did you think you were going to get away with it? We got you right here. Right here. This man was out of order. He called out. She didn't say a thing. She said not a word. This man has a criminal record. He was arrested for a felony. And now you see discrimination against people who don't live in this city. Right here, buddy. What would you like to tell the audience? You called out of order and they said nothing. Why are you running away? Ustedes son todos cobardes. Los 4. Cobardes todos. How about that? My Spanish is better than yours too. You're out of order, buddy. You have a warning. You're out of order. What would you like to tell? What would your father say? Or your mother say? You were not called out. They ignored you. Look at that, Settles. How about that? Where were you, Sergeant of Arms? You did nothing about it. You did nothing about it. I will not sit. I don't have to. There is no quorum at this time. There is no quorum. Thank you. That's the guy who got locked out of his own office, lying to us. There's Cisneros. You're out of order, buddy. Where is the call? Why are you not enforcing the rule of order? You saw that. You saw that. They didn't call him out. How about that?
He cursed and they didn't do nothing.
They did nothing about it. And they have a problem with black people too. And you have a problem with Jews as well, don't you? This man was ruled out of order. This guy was burning out and not ruled out of order. And she's actually a man. She uses Viagra. Well, Alfred, I gave you a lesson on capacity. Did you hear it? Total lawlessness. Total lawlessness. Aided by you, buddy. Smile. Right over there. He's not a muchacho, he's a muchacha. Where it is. That guy's an asshole. She's a man. Sorry, I can't help. I'm trying. I'm sorry about that.
So, you cannot swear.
I'm here as a citizen with We the People Rising. Okay, that's fine. Where's the water buffalo? Right over there. Oh, there's two of them right there. Sorry, I can't help myself. Okay. Did you hear my definition of capacity?
Take it easy.
I'll try. Did you see that?
All right.
I can't help it. Victory is so sweet. Did you see that? That guy was blurting out twice. And Cosme here, who ordered me ruled out of... Look, he smiles because he's ashamed of himself.
Arthur, we don't want to go to...
Every person has a right to be called out. We are not a third world country. This is not Cuba. The police are not gods on earth with badges. We have a right to call them out. And I just did it. And there's Settles here holding his breath because he knows he got busted. Look at him run.
You did it, Arthur.
This is it.
Is this everything that was over there?
Unbelievable.
And we have it on video.
Janice, I loved your comments right there.
Did nothing to him.
Did you see that? They did nothing for that guy. He was blurting out and he was shouting out about Malibu and they said nothing to him. Nothing at all.
We're leaving. We're leaving.
We're going to pop this. We're going to leave this popsicle stand. My bag, please. That's mine.
They did nothing to him. They did not give him...
Busted! Thank you, sir.
They did not give him...
When I meet a new police officer, I have nothing against him. Only the ones who are corrupt. Or the ones who just do what they're told. What happened? Did we just shut a meeting down? Wait a minute. This room, it might be at capacity. Are we sure? Okay. Okay. Thank you for your service. New faces, I always shake a hand. New faces, I always shake a hand. I have no problem with all police, okay? Just the ones who are corrupt.
Right, Arthur, you did a good job, man.
Wow, how about that? Hey, and this woman here, she hates this, and that man attacked children. That man's a racist, and that guy's a child molester right there.
They are racist.
They are totally...
Against America.
Oh, right, that's fine. Thank you for your service. I have nothing against the police who do their job. I have nothing against the police who do their job. Just the one corrupt ones. You look familiar. You look like you're in my class.
You did great, Arthur.
That's it. Hey, diet pills, move your fat ass. What's up, Eden? So what was the felony for? What was the crime that you did? What crime did you
Did you hear what she
commit?
said to the red tie?
What crime did you commit?
Did you hear?
No, I heard red hat, buddy. You are corrupt, and you got busted, buddy. Smile. Tell me, what was the felony that you did? What was the felony you did? This guy abused his kids. What about you? What did you do?
You doxed me, right?
May 30th, 2014, a felony.
Go ahead. You doxed me.
Tell the world you're going to run for office. You're not afraid of your past. You told me. So what did you do? What did you do?
You doxed me. Why don't you go
Notice
find out?
how he won't
Once
tell
you
me.
find out, I'm still going to be eligible to run because you
No, notice how he didn't tell me. He's hiding from me now. Look. Notice how he won't tell me the felony that he was accused of. This guy wants to run for city council. He committed a felony, but won't tell me why. But he says that he's not afraid of his past. Hey, diet pills, let's move. You guys are... This man compared illegals to black slaves. Right here. Yeah! Victory! This calls for a selfie. Hey!
Do not touch my hair.
She's a racist. She's a racist. No, I'm doing it now. She's a racist. She's on her diet pills. She's addicted to diet pills, I told you.
Maybe you gotta try putting the camera out of his face.
She's hostile. That's it. That guy's a felon. Be careful. Or he's been accused of a felony. And where are the police? Where are the police? The police are nowhere. The police have any shame? Do you have any land? We're taking it back. That woman was President Trump. Get up there. She. That's it. Yeah. Hey, where's baby Balloon? What felony did you commit?
Why don't you go to Malibu?
You're not a married man? She's your girlfriend?
Why don't you go to Malibu?
You have 2 kids and you're not married?
Why don't you go to Malibu?
What do you want to explain to the residents of Cudahy?
Why don't you go to Malibu?
There we go. She was part of the cabal that attacked children. Why did you do that? Why did you harass children and parents at a Santa Ana 4th of July celebration? Why did you do that? You don't have a reason, you just wander around? And there's the water buffalo right there who won't even look me in the eye. Check that out.
We gotta go!
That's how you do it! That's how you do it!
Run away, we got run.
Shelter! You are the pest! What was the felony you committed? Tell the audience.
Why don't you go to Malibu? That's a sanctuary
So,
city.
this guy committed a felony in 2014 and he won't tell anybody. He won't tell anybody. That's how you do it. Diet pills. Diet pills. Come on, diet pills. Get over it. She's an illegal alien enabler. She's on diet pills. I think she also uses Viagra.
But as an educator, you're here with them. And that's pretty disgusting.
I think we shut the meeting down. Yeah!
Come on.
This land is our land. This country is our country. Yeah! We got it. We got them on record. They were choosing who they were going to rule out of order. They picked on you. They didn't talk to the fat girl over there.
That guy, he kept on when you.
That's right. He kept shouting and they didn't say anything.
Not a word.
They were busted.
And then he said.
Okay, I got to be careful when it gets hurt. Our streets. My streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets.
Say hi.
Our streets. Come over here. Say hi, Diet Pills. Hi, Diet Pills.
Robin. Run.
Hi, Diet Pills. Hi, Diet Pills. Hi, Diet Pills.
Who streets?
Trump streets.
Who streets?
Trump streets. Trump streets. Trump streets. Trump streets. Trump streets. And this guy abuses children. Everybody docks this guy. He works in education. He was harassing kids at a 4th of July event. Docks him. So he wants to fuck people. I don't know why. What is this, a mass migration or something? Okay. Oops. Oh my. Oh my gosh, she touched me. So what are you doing? What felony did you commit? Oh, come on. Eat and smile. What's the felony you committed? Oh, come on. Don't be shy.
What did you get?
What's your point?
Arrested for last time, right?
For standing for my civil rights. You have a problem with that.
You said the N-word with ER at the end. Didn't you say
What
that?
crime did you commit?
Didn't you say that? Yeah, thank you.
So this is for, so Baru Sanchez and Christian oh, and please tell me, why did you compare illegal aliens to black slaves? Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Illegal.
Oh, wait a minute.
Runaway slaves. Yeah, sure.
What? Don't run? Good for you. Don't forget the hat. Okay. The only thing, you know, this guy is half the man that you ever were.
What's up?
Whoa.
What's up, boy?
Okay. Okay. You're not. He's not worth the jail sentence. I promise. I suffered enough. This guy's a pedophile too. I know this guy abuses kids. He harassed them at the July 4th event. He didn't want them to learn their history.
We gone.
He's not worth it, and she's a man, so she's definitely not worth it. Did I just shut a meeting down? I'm sorry, did I just shut a meeting down?
Yes.
Did I shut a meeting down?
You just shut a meeting down.
And what did I do? What did I do? Is it because I'm white? Trump! 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 Hey, Sandra here doesn't chant that I was arrested. Why are you holding back? Why? You know, Eden got arrested too. Why don't you chant around him?
Arthur.
Because he didn't cry.
We gotta go.
as Mr. Garcia would do. Thank you, thank you. This is why I only do 2 shows a night. I only do 2 shows a night, everybody. Only 2. Only 2. Only 2. She's full of shit too? Whoa. Yeah. Why? I don't think a noose would be enough. Maybe more like a jumper cable. So, Eden, what did you do? Oh, I'm a cracker. That's racist. She's a racist, everybody. Did you get arrested too? She is. That's because they are brown supremacists. Thank you.
When they're brown or black.
They are racist because they hate people who are not their color. You are prejudiced. Now, if you want to stay right there, that's fine. Yeah. Whoops. Hey, Zach, let's go. En anglais. Jump on in. But who took you?
We have Rob's in the front.
That's who took him though. We want to make sure.
I did. My car's in the front. You want to drive us around there?
Okay.
Rob.
Jump in. I'm still recording.
Rob, let's go.
Here, you fucking cracker.
You're a cracker? What? Zach, let's go. You know what? If he wants to sketch, he'll have to pay the price. Come on. No, I can't take him. I don't have room. Sorry, dude. I'm a pack rat. Guys, don't hold that against me. I need a new car. Okay, I'm going to count to 3 or I'm driving on my own. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you brought the teacher out of me. We don't negotiate. If I say we go, we go. Okay?
Should I?
Well, he's got a car, doesn't he?
No, I've drove him.
Jeez. Okay, then you got to get to your damn car. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Just stay with me. He's a big boy. Just text it. Okay, wait a minute. He's shit. That's fine. Everybody wave. Yeah.
America.
I'm driving you to a car. Where's your car? Outside or what?
Yeah,
Quick.
in the front.
Quickly.
Well, I don't want to leave Rob though, but
well, he's an adult.
Yeah.
This is the only problem we have. Sorry, guys. We have so much fun that we can't always leave.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I shouldn't leave him though, huh?
Well, guess what? We're going to Marie Callender's. He's going to have to jump in with Janet. Just text him right now. Turn off the phone. Turn off your phone and tell him to go with Janet. Sorry, dude. If he ain't going to follow, then we got to go. We've had this problem. You know, we love Robert.
Stick around so the skateboarders can hit him, and then what? Yeah.
Okay, this is what I've learned. Okay, I'm going off. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to get off here before I get on again. Bye-bye. Laters.
Yeah.